What's going on? My name is Ja, or Ja the God, whichever one you prefer to call me, and I'm back with another video. And the topic for today's video is build something that lasts. And the verse is Proverbs 13:22. A good person leaves an inheritance behind, or something like that. It's annotated, so we're just gonna roll with it. But we're gonna dive straight into it. What is that? So every time I come out here to record, it's just that's why I prefer to record in the house, but we're gonna roll with it because that's what I've been doing. But build something that lasts. You want to leave behind an inheritance or a legacy, or something that you can, you know what I'm saying, that you can leave for other people to follow, or for your offspring or whoever to come along so they can be great. Most people, you know what I'm saying, they do it, or they do what they do for themselves, or they just do it for themselves. The selfishness, the wealth, the notoriety, or whatever. Like, leaving behind, building something that lasts, something that's gonna stick forever, and people will honestly remember you by. They will see who you are, what you did, and the things that you endured to build said thing, the things that you went through to leave that imprint, that mark, that piece, that major piece, that thing that's gonna stick and stay for good. That's the thing that you want. That's how you want it to be. That's how you want things to go. Because not only will it last for everlasting, but those who come from behind you can also do it as well. When you build something that lasts, it's not something that's gonna fall over like a trend, or something that's gonna go away like that. Like most things we see today, it'll rise and fall. Because why? It was built on somebody trying to, you know what I'm saying, do it themselves without the Lord. They was trying to do it for their image, for how they wanted to do it, how they perceived it in their mind. And that's how it is. When you try to build something that's not of God, or you try to, like the Tower of Babel, knock it down. Yeah, it'll get built up. Yeah, you can have your moment of glory, but afterwards, boom, and it's gone. It'll happen. It's happened plenty of times. We done all seen it before. People will come up, they'll have their moment in time, then it's gone. It's just like that. It happens 24/7, every single day almost. And within this generation we in, and everybody trying to go viral, everybody trying to do this, everybody trying to be this type of person, or everybody trying to, you know what I'm saying, do what they want to do. Most people, things don't last because they don't build it on solid foundation. They don't build it with the Lord. They don't build it with truth and honesty and love and faith and long suffering. They just want the fame, the money, and this, that, and the third, the notoriety, the people, the fans. But when you build something that lasts, and you're doing it slow, you're doing it the righteous way, and you letting your people come in that's going to support you the righteous way, and you know what I'm saying, they pour into you, you can pour back into them. It's a beautiful situation. Because now, guess what? They gonna want to stay. You pouring back into them rather than just taking, and not they pouring into you and they not getting nothing back. Even furthermore, when people just want, they say, I'm doing it for the money. So you're not really putting your heart into it. You're not giving it your all. You're not giving it you're not giving it that foundation that, hey, I love this, so I'm doing it so it can stand, so it can be something that not only when I leave, my kid can come from behind me, or a family member or someone who wants to be like me in the future, they can be like me and they can have this as well. They can see that, hey, I can do it too. But most people don't do that, and we seeing it. I say this, we seeing it a lot today. It's a lot of people who build stuff, and it's just falling. It's just going away. Everything is just like whoosh off the internet. You'll see them, they'll have their moment, yeah, giving them praise, and then it's gone. You're like, well, what happened? I don't see that person on the internet no more. I don't see this on the internet no more. That person, they be like, oh, that person fell off or whatever. It's because most people don't build things with integrity, with love, with that truth that, hey, I got to do this with the Lord because this is about the Lord. This is something that needs to be on solid foundation, and it needs to last forever lasting. Not just because I want it to last, not because I want to look good for my peers or you know what I'm saying, SHIT on everybody else. Nah. Shit on everybody. Basically, I'm gonna say it. No, once you build it a solid foundation, you're leaving something behind for your, what's the word? For your it's on the tip of my tongue. For your loved ones. I'm gonna go with that word because it's right there. I know the word. What is the word, bro? I have it, but it's just not coming out. Man, your loved ones. When you leave something behind for your loved ones, not only that, but your kind of people in the righteous, that leaves a trail to make their life easier. You trailblaze so they can come behind and have an easy life, a great life. Now they can stand on that solid foundation. Now they have something to stand on. Now they have something to stand for. Now they have something to lead them into life. Now they have a certain standard they can go about with themselves. Now they know how to take care of themselves. Now they know how to go about things in life. Now they know how to be something, how to do XYZ, how to live life. Now they can be freely without having to struggle because you done left that. You built whatever you built on a solid foundation with the Lord. You didn't do it for yourself. You didn't do it for the graven images. You didn't do it for the people that, you didn't do it for the idols. You didn't do it for none of that. You didn't do it for the money. You ain't do it for none of that. You did it with the Lord, with love, with faith and truth. And you let your prosperity come to you. And you built it on that solid foundation with the Lord, and nobody can break that. And that's going to leave behind a huge impact, because not only are you doing it for yourself, you're doing it for everybody else. You breaking everything that you breaking into, like a new form. It's gonna leave behind a better impact rather than just a moment at a time, because everybody gonna see that, hey, I can come back to this and it's still a great thing. I can still flourish from this. I can still learn from this. I can still heed this and be joyful, be happy, be lively, without feeling like, oh, it's just another false prophet or another fake thing or another person that just wants money. People will support anything nowadays. Not saying that people are gullible, but people will support anything. And when you leave behind something that matters, people will remember that. When you leave behind something that leaves an impact, people will remember that. Say like MLK. People still speak about him today. What's his name? Rosa Parks, or Malcolm X. They left behind an imprint, and they still talk about them today, to this day, even though they're the past. They left behind something that was an impact, and it still gets talked about today, even though it's very, very old, and everybody know it. Everybody and their mama know it. So when you build something, build it off of, make sure it's on a strong foundation. and you building it on something that's gonna last, and it's gonna stick forever like glue. It's gonna stick forever like Gorilla Glue. It's gonna stay there. You know how sometimes you get like something, like you glue something together, it's gonna stay there. It's gonna stick, and it's gonna forever be remembered. It's gonna be embedded in your mind, your body, your spirit, everything, because you built something that lasts. You built a legacy. You built something that people can come to and be happy and joyful to. They can learn from it. They can use it to grow. They can use it. Not only can they just look at it like it's some idol, they can use it. They can be that within it, what you were, maybe even greater. You never know, but leave that, build it on a strong foundation, and make sure it lasts. You don't want to build something that doesn't last. Nobody wants that. Everybody wants their stuff to last. Everybody wants their stuff to be forever. Everybody wants their stuff to be great. So make sure it lasts. Make sure you do it with the Lord and love. Don't just do it for yourself. Because if you're doing it for yourself, what about your descendants that come from behind you? That's the word, descendants. Descendants. Thank you, Father. The descendants that come after you. And that doesn't even mean like blood. Descendants can be the people that follow you, or anything. Either way, for anybody that comes behind you, or it doesn't matter, make sure it lasts. And that's all it's gonna be for me today. I thank you guys for listening. I know I was cooking so much. I could keep going, but we're gonna end it right there. I thank you guys for joining me, and y'all have an amazing day.